Stick War 3 just got a massive update. It's adding new daily missions and then the Proving Grounds, which is 10 new challenging missions. We're gonna beat them today, and we're gonna do that by using some of the new units, the Juggerknight in the riprider. No longer secret units. You will pay for your crimes, traitor. So we need to keep him alive and survive. Does the enemy have a base? They don't have an enemy base, so they're just gonna come in via wave attacks, and we need to be ready for them. So one of the things that I want to do is build up a decent economy. I've got a lot of units that I can build at the same time. Building up a strong front line of the new Juggerknights, which are Spiritans, but in my opinion, many ways better, is probably gonna be the key to victory, and then having archers behind them. We've also got a few Merrics to help heal, and honestly, I think with 2, no, we will get a 3rd one. So after this 2nd Juggerknight, we're gonna make our 1st and 2nd Riprider Cavalry. The idea here is they're gonna be like the counterattacking force. When the enemy comes in via the waves and we take out their Spiritans and there's archers, we attack. Show them no mercy. Are they already attacking? Oh my god. I mean, I don't know if we're ready for this. Oh, they're there. Okay. All right, archers. Now Juggernauts. Oh, look, one Juggerknight ran actually to the enemy archer line, and so that's pretty good. My Merrics are just kind of chilling there. We probably built too many, but they are able to keep healing each other. Now, we don't have any cheap units like Sword Wrath or anything like that, but 3 Merrics healing Juggernauts I think is pretty good. There are a few archers sneaking in. Is this a new map? There's actually a lot of new maps in these missions, and we're gonna get to see one in a moment. Look at the cavalry. I like it. So these guys, the Ripriders do 60% splash damage. So they should be really, really good at countering big groups of archers. Oh man, look at how slow the king is. We can't just leave him out there, or else he'll try to engage in duels with much better trained warriors and probably hurt himself. And we don't want that to happen. We're at unit cap right now. I think with the Merrics and the new units, as well as just your classic Archidons, we've got a decent strategy. Now for enchantments, what I got is we gain 25 gold when an enemy unit dies, and refund 20% of our friendly units cost on death. I'm not sure if that's the best one right now, especially considering we have a lot of Merrics and we're not going to be doing a lot of dying. Meaning, what is the gold for if we can't spend it, which is the situation right now. But I'm really loving the ability to use both the Juggerknights and the Ripriders, because in the last video I think I was showing these guys off and we were only able to use one at a time, but not today. It is a moment in Stick War 3 history, an update and new units that we've never seen. Well, you've seen the Juggernaut, but I've never seen the Ripriders in any of the other games. Look at this, we are still alive and kicking. 3 Ripriders is exactly what we need. Now the enemy lines just got here. Juggernauts spill over the enemy Sword Wrath. Archers pick them off. This is just what good game is looking like right now. Uh-oh. Maybe pull back. Oh, but see, the problem with pulling back is the king's the slowest. So we kind of, once we establish a front line, we can't retreat without fear of great losses or, well, regicide. The traitors killing the king. But some of the new maps look like you're fighting in the realms of chaos or like in some underground dwarven city. Now, as far as how long we have to survive, I'm not entirely sure. Look, everybody's faster than the king. That means the enemy is going to get to him well before he gets back to the front lines. He's going to sit up there and use his royal scepter. The enemy archers are here. Ripriders, take him out. Is the enemy doing poison damage? I can't tell, or if it's just like the blood of the chaos units is green. Ooh, that's a decently sized group. One unit that might be really good on this, if you're willing to just hold your line, is giants and archers. Okay, that's bad. That is what you call bad. Get the king out of there. Oh my gosh, look at how many arrows he got. We need to heal him up. Where are our Merrics? We haven't lost a single unit though, mainly due to our 3 Merrics. So we don't have like the biggest army in terms of like offensive stuff. It just seems like it's well balanced, as all things should be. Okay, we lost our first Riprider. We will replace him. But one has to wonder, how long do we have to survive? This is the longest survive mission I've ever experienced in any of the Stick War games so far. And this is just a weekly challenge mission. All right, pull back, pull back, pull back. Oh God, the king, we can't pull back. We just cannot. This is very difficult in terms of like me wanting to pull back and reconsolidate. Just can't. Maybe, what is that little noise, that little king? All right, the peaceful quiche king is getting sword wrath. There's the riprider. Archers finish the enemy off. I need a healing spell. We'd probably want that over minor upgrade if you're doing a healing build, because you don't need tons of gold after a certain point because you can't use it. It's a similar problem to what we're encountering in Stickman Trenches. We have achieved victory though. So the first mission in the books using the new units. But wait till you see these maps. When you look at Fire and Thunder and Deathmatch, these are maps we've not seen before, and they're both different. A gold rush match against units from Order Empire. Let's adjust our strategy. It's gold rush, we won't need that. Poisoned enemy units respawn as deads. That's what we want. There's going to be a lot of miners. So we'll take out our archers and put in Toxic Dead. We can also add Toxic Totality in place. Wait a minute. Now that we've got this toxic chaotic army, it's time to explore the new map. So the Order Empire has what? Invaded. Oh, who was that on that statue? Look at this map. My goodness. All right, we want a decent amount of zombies, and we'll do a little bit of a minor rush to get some units out here. We want some juggerknights to help hold the line. Everything is building super fast because we're on deathmatch speed, and we do want miners. I'm just now realizing we got regular miners and not like the chaos miners. What we need to do is poison these guys, right? We have a lot of oh, whoa. We had not started the toxic upgrade until right now. That's problematic. We're just gonna spam a bunch of chaff units. Since we don't have any healers, what we want is more zombies to distract enemy power weapons from like attacking our juggernauts, which they're doing a good job. Let's get some toxic deads out here. Oh, we forced them to retreat, so that's good. But they caused a blizzard spell for any units that are wanting to like follow up. All right, let's get some more mines. And they call it a mine. Look at this. This is a mine. I wonder in the story, in the land of Inamorta, who lives here? So we really gotta wait till this is done. This is the key in crux to our strategy. It gains additional poison damage. Now that we've got it, we're gonna start phase 2. The enemy's coming back for some more, and they have ice arrow upgrades. So this Order Empire, or this Order Army, one is huge. Like, that is massive. I guess it's a gold rush, so we all started with tons of units at the same time. I thought it was going to be where there was tons of gold nodes in the middle and we had to rush for them, but this isn't Stick War 2 anymore. Do a little bit of a minor rush to get things pumping to refill our coffers. Once poison level 2 is upgraded, we will attack. All right, they're coming in for another skirmish and immediately retreating. They're like, we don't want any of that. Oh, the enemy was like thinking about it. Now, it should be done in time to when we close the lines and start killing them. If not, right before. So the Juggernauts take these frosty arrows to the face, allowing all of the weaker and cheaper zombies to come in. The Juggernauts alone force the enemy to retreat. The problem I'm experiencing is zombies are very, very slow, so these Juggernauts are having to take most of the fighting. All right, let's get some Riptors in here now. Their AoE attacks should be able to get past into those archer lines and do some serious damage. But now with all the poisoning, I'm thinking I'm seeing some reanimation spells going. We have not enough gold. Let's do a minor rush. This Order army is like beastly. They crushed all of my Juggernauts. All my zombies are dead. This is what you call not good if you're me. But I think it's a war of attrition. I think it's a war of attrition that we can win. The enemy is retreating. If we had a few more Riptor cavalries and they didn't have that Arctic Chaos spell, that Blizzard spell, we would have been able to run them down probably. Run them down. Force the zombie conversion. We will overcome the forces of order with chaos. Jeez, frosty arrows are nasty. Frosty arrows are just really, really good counter to what we have going here, I think, because they slow down my beasts, but we are getting poison in there. Can we poison the wizard? Wait, are they not getting poisoned? I don't know if they're getting poisoned. My Riptor cavalry is trying to do AoE attacks on their archer line, and I can't retreat at this point because everything, like, they'll just die anyway, right? Like, Toxic Deads will just retreat very, very slowly. Oh yeah, well they do have Merrick's. Duh, no wonder the poison isn't being as effective as it could be. And maybe as it should be. So we do have deathmatch speed, so what I can do is let all these units die and retreat back and then just rebuild my forces and counterattack at the right time. But do they have critical mass at this point, especially with Merrick's? I think they might. Alright, we're manning the fort until all these units are done. I don't know if this is going to work at all. Alright. So they're starting to attack it. They're distracted. The Merrick's are up. Let's do it. Let's go. Protect the statue, don't die. We may just have came out with, like, not a good build. And that's sort of how it looks. We have a chance. My miners are out there trying to get resources, but they're getting fire blasted by the wizards. Come on, there's only a few left. I mean, yeah, oh. We need something bigger and stronger to beat this mission. The rip doors weren't necessarily the best. I have an idea. We're gonna have upgraded giants in acid rain. So here's our first giant, but we need to get them upgraded. But the enemy's gonna come out with such ferocity and force, which is why we got an acid rain spell. So the giant and the juggerknight are our front line. Here's some acid rain. There it is. It's hitting them, and it's gonna at the very least distract the merrics, I think. But was it enough to slow them down? There's the giant just smiting 2 archers in one fell swoop. Now, at this point, the giant is just getting targeted and crushed. I guess we're gonna spawn out a bunch of, like, cheap zombies to help fight with him, but maybe zombies aren't very good against magic kill blasts. It's just such a balanced force that they're sending out at the beginning. So the giant's about to fall. We have no real way to heal him. Acid rain is about to be done. There's the acid rain. We'll have a giant upgrade for whenever we can afford another one. Until we kill those merrics, I don't really know if our chances of success are very high. Look at them, they got little bubble spells. And we don't have enough gold, even though I feel like I've got a decent amount of miners working. There we go, Juggerknight arrived at precisely the right time. I need quicker magic spells. Get some zombies out there just to create some chaff. Oh my gosh, we forced them to retreat. We forced them to retreat. That is exactly what we needed. Now we need to double up on miners. This one is incredibly difficult for a mission. These missions, well, they're not easy. Now, if I did acid rain, oh, it looks for where they are and hits them. I like that a lot. And I think, is the acid rain healing us? Or is it hurting us? I can't really tell. All right, let's get another giant. The enemy's retaking the middle, but they're retreating. Okay, good. Are they poisoned? They're still poisoned from the acid rain. Once we can get one of these elite level giants out there, I feel like our fortunes on the battlefield will change significantly. Here they come. Nope. We don't have a giant yet. They thought about it. You fools. You've given me enough time to power up my giants. So yeah, this one I think is on like deathmatch speed, but the upgrades are not, which is unfortunate. I'm gonna do an acid spell. Oh, that was actually perfect timing. So I'm poisoning them, forcing them back. And once I get 400 gold, we're gonna upgrade to tier 3 giants. The health of these giants is going up significantly. So we had to take out the new unit, the Ripdoor Cavalry, in order to get giants into play here. But what the enemy's bringing out is just such a strong force. We're actually at unit cap. What are they frosting themselves? Buddy, Christmas is over. What is going on? Attack. We'll time this with an acid rain spell. We will retake the middle ground. It is ours by right. Acid does affect us too. Okay. Well, today I learned. At the same time, it like hurt us and then healed us. I can't really tell. Whoa, I can build another giant? How? Oh, he's built and queued up. I see. Wow, look at that army. Attack it. Destroy it. Hold back. Hold back. They frosted us. We'll attack when we have an acid rain spell ready to go. But having a huge maximum level giant, I think is going to be the difference maker here. Now we have reanimate the dead, but we don't have toxicity. We probably don't need that at all. There we go. Fighting under an acid rain. Chaos loves it. Order probably doesn't like it. Though it's going to keep those merrics busy. Instead of focusing on like key frontline units, they're going to be just like, oh, I got to heal everybody. Everybody's burning to death by this acid rain. Yeah, that's the plan. Wait a minute. Did a giant just come out? We have reinforcements. Not that we will probably need them. I think we're going to be able to barrel through and crush this front line. But these missions are fun because they require you to change up your lineup. There's not necessarily, at least in my experience so far, a lineup that'll just be like, be able to dominate every. Yeah, our unit queue is actually going up because enemy units are getting poisoned and turning into zombies. But their front line is getting crushed. Here's another giant. Things are going swimmingly for us. So, more acid rain, and now we're outside the mine, but look at right next to the giant upgrade. Right next to this guy, you see that little statue? Who is that? What is that? What is he doing? Is he the guy who owns this, like, giant mine? like, what kind of story are we gonna be learning? So we've got the giants. They're using these frosty spells to delay us, but we have a couple toxic dead in the back line. Oh, look at that dead juggerknight. I was like, why is he just sitting there? Well, he's dead. He cannot help us anymore. But the statue looks like it is about to crumble, and victory is ours. So these new missions in Stick War 3 are a lot of fun. If you would like to see more, we'll pull the trigger on a like button, let me know. And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.